Gosh dang it, I am hungry. But what to eat? Wait, how many macros do I have left? Water for dinner, I guess. We have all freaking been there. It's like 5 o'clock. You ran out of macros because you were hungry and you think, well, damn, might as well go to bed. As with all things, I think a little bit of preparation can help alleviate some of these problems that we go through, especially when we're on a calorie deficit trying to lose weight. I've been meal planning and meal prepping for years now. I've picked up a thing or two, not all the things, maybe just a couple, but I'd love to share some of my process once I calculate my macros, how I go about planning my meals for the day. Last week's video is about how to calculate your macros. So if you need to do that first so you can plan along with us, I'm gonna tag that video up here. Go watch that really quick and come back. So we're gonna take the macros that we calculated last week and we're gonna start building a meal plan. The macros were 180 grams of protein, 254 grams of carbs, and 48 grams of fat. Now there's a ton of different apps and websites that you can use to track foods, track calories, all that kind of stuff. I don't think any of them are too particularly different, but I just use Lose It. So we're on loseit.com and we're just gonna start plugging stuff in. Something I really wanna harp on here is this is gonna be specific to your lifestyle. The lifestyle we'll use here, we'll just say it's someone that works 9 to 5 and prefers to work out in the morning before work. But if you're a student, if you're also a full-time worker, but you work after work instead of before, just remember, this is all part of your lifestyle. And now this part may get a little boring. I don't want to put any cuts in here. I want this to be fully representative of how long it takes to put together a diet plan. So this is going to take a couple minutes. There's probably going to be a couple seconds of downtime, but please stick with me. I want this to be as realistic as humanly possible. Okay. So here again, we've got someone that works out first thing in the morning. I am one of those people. I get up at 5:30 so I can get to the gym. I don't know about you, but I don't know many people that are willing to get up and cook, make a meal, heat something up. Like, I just don't have time to eat a full meal. So we'll just say, hypothetically, in the morning, all I have is a protein shake. Muscle Farm is a protein that you can get from Costco. It's usually on sale and it's pretty good. We'll say 2 scoops there. Great. So we can see here on screen, it's gonna show us as we go along, as we input foods, where we're at in calories and where we're at in our macros here, okay? So let's just say lunch is at 10:30, right? And there are obviously a number of different protein sources. You can go ground beef, ground turkey, chicken breast, always a classic. We're gonna avoid the classic chicken, broccoli, and rice because that shit sucks. Holy crap, that is bad. But so let's just say for lunch, let's go really kind of hypothetical here. Let me see. Let's go. Let's say for lunch we want ground beef. Okay. Let's go ground beef. Costco 88% lean. I think it's important when you're looking at foods to make sure it lists that it's cooked, right? So cooked, drained, and rinsed. Usually when it comes to ground beef, I find that if you put in pan cooked, it comes out pretty representative. Costco's a little unique. Their ground beef is 88% lean. Most of the time you see like 85-15. So let's put in 85-15. Let's go ounces. Let's just play around with the numbers. This is how it goes. We want to try and get 4 kind of doses of protein throughout the day. So that 180 grams, divide that by 4, comes out to 45. So we want to aim between 40 and 50 grams of protein per meal. So here on this ground beef, there we go. 4 ounces, 5, 6. Let's go 6 ounces because I feel like we're going to add some protein with some of our others. Okay, so 6 ounces of ground beef. It's a lot of fat in this, obviously. But remember, we need fats to survive. Hormone production, energy production, the whole 9 yards. One of my favorite meals. Let's get some sweet potato in here. Yeah, we'll go baked, medium, and skin. Let's change that to ounce. Yeah, we're working with 254 grams of carbs, so it gives us a ton of leeway. Let's go 8 ounces. Perfect. Okay, 8 ounces of sweet potato, and let's throw in a little veggie in there. Green beans. We'll go green beans cooked. Again, some of these just don't. Yeah, there we go. Ounce. And let's say 4 ounces of green beans. It's a pretty healthy amount. It's probably more than what we want, but I think that's a good place. Okay, so let's go dinner. Or it says dinner on here. Lunch we had, let's just say that was at like 11. And let's say dinner is like the moment you get home. Okay, so let's get some chicken breast, skinless and cooked. This is really important, especially I think for chicken. Chicken loses a good amount of moisture as you cook it, right? So like you may measure 8 ounces of chicken breast when it's cooked, but when it's raw, it may have been like 11 ounces. So you're overeating on protein, and if you're in a deficit, your body might take that extra protein, turn it into energy, and you're kind of wasting you're gaining some energy there, so you're not going to lose as much weight. Okay, so chicken breast, let's go 5 ounces. Okay, let's go rice. I know I said, don't worry, it's not gonna be the classic rice cooked. Now listen, I'm a big fan of cauliflower rice. I don't mind it, I don't hate the taste. It's not too different. Obviously, it's a little bit more kind of squeaky, which is a sound and not a taste, but the texture is a little bit more squeaky. I don't mind it. Some people hate it. Massive volume. You can get a ton of volume with cauliflower rice. So I really suggest giving it a try if you haven't. Costco has some great frozen bags that I really enjoy, but great. Okay, rice, white cooked, perfect. 1 cup of cooked rice is 53 grams of carbs. That is a lot, okay? But this isn't gonna be your average boring meal. We got chicken, we got rice. Oh, for lunch, I totally forgot to do this. I really like G. Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce, okay? I like the Carolina Sweet Heat. We'll just say there's 3 tablespoons there, and that's just what kind of gives it that extra oomph on that one. Okay, so for dinner, and something to keep in mind, I'm trying to make all these foods meal preppable, right? You shouldn't be cooking these things every single day. Ground beef, pre-cooked. Chicken, pre-cooked. Green beans, get frozen or in a can, I don't care. Sweet potatoes, you can cook those in advance, right? But let's step up this dish specifically. Let's say pepper. Let's get some red. Oh, yeah, we saw some coming up. We'll say we have half. Let's just say you saute up some onions and peppers one day. And again, you just cook these once, they're in the fridge. Dude, sauteed onions and peppers, mix that around with some chicken and rice, a little bit of soy sauce. Oh, let's go. These are always a little hard because it doesn't come in like, red pepper. Oh, there we go. It does. So we'll go bell pepper, yellow, sweet, large, 4 inches. Great. We can always say, let's just do a half or 1 bell pepper. Bell peppers are kind of expensive, but we'll add in a bell pepper, and then we'll go sweet onion. Get in a little sweet onion action in there. We'll just add, those are slices. Let's go back and see if we can get kind of a whole Subway sweet onion teriyaki. Great. Okay, let's just go sweet onion. Let's just say we got 5 ounces of sweet onion. Saute those up. You don't have to use a lot of oil, even just some cooking spray to give them a little bit of color and everything. It's gonna come out freaking great. And then we'll go soy sauce. Boom. Soy sauce. Let's say it's 2 tablespoons, and we are on our way. Guys, these are freaking fantastic meals. I eat these meals on a daily, weekly basis. These things are freaking good. So let's go into nutrients. So far, it looks like we've got one protein-based meal left in the day, right? So one more big meal. We're sitting at 33 grams of fat, 34, 176 grams of carbs, and 157 grams of protein. So we're a little high on the protein, a little bit low on fat, a little bit low on carbs. Okay. So the next meal of the day, let's say we got chicken again. Chicken breast, skinless, cooked. Let's take that down to just 4 ounces. But now you can see as we added that chicken, protein shoots up, right? So let's make some adjustments. Maybe that chicken we have for dinner, let's drop that down to 4 ounces as well. Great. That brings us back to 184. I don't think it has to be 180 on the dot. I think this is totally fine. Okay. So chicken breast cooked. Let's add in another cup of rice. I know we said these are a little bit better. Let's go. Oh, I put in cups. Let's go. Rice white cooked. Awesome. 1 cup. Again, guys, cannot tell you enough. I think cauliflower rice is the way to go if you haven't had it, but great. So this meal, let's look at what we got. Okay, so we have a little bit of fat left. We need to bump that up another 11 grams. And we have 15 grams of carbohydrates left in the day. Okay, pretty maxed out on protein. We can actually probably drop the ground beef down, but then we lose a little bit of fat. So let's find a way to make up for it. We're sitting real pretty right now. One of my favorite meals. If you can prepare the chicken right, which I will do another video on cooking skills I've picked up over the years. Let's add some cheese. Yes, some freaking cheese. Let's add a freaking half cup, dude. 1/3 cup. Let's just play around with it. Let's go 1/3 cup. Our goal is 48. We're at 45.8. So we're at 46. Carbohydrates. Guys, we are sitting real pretty. And again, our protein shot up from the cheese. So let's take this chicken down to 3.5 ounces. And boom. Okay, that puts us right back at 180. A little bit low there. And gosh, one of my favorite meals to kind of top off the day. We have 24 grams of carbs left in this guy. And you can actually see here up on top, we're at 1,940 calories. Our goal is 2,170. That's the secondary goal. That's what the macros will calculate out to, right? As a snack, one of my favorite snacks is air popped popcorn. You can get a ton of popcorn, air popped, of course. There's no oil or butter or anything like that. 3 tablespoons. Let's go 3. Okay, that actually makes a ton of popcorn. Put in some salt, a little bit of cinnamon, comes out really, really nice. Okay, so we're sitting at 46 grams of fats, 251.2 grams of carbs, and 185 grams of protein. And honestly, guys, this is a freaking awesome meal. We could spend some time, we can move around. I don't think it's super necessary. We're only 100 calories off. I really think this is just fine. And we're 100 calories under. And these meals are bitchin', you guys. Like these, you're not gonna walk away from these meals thinking, like, oh, that was so gross. Like from the onions and peppers, the cheese, like you're still including so much food, and this is still 2,027 calories. Like you're losing weight on that, depending on your body composition right now. Obviously, a big guy like me, I'm losing a lot of weight off this. If you're a 5'5" female, probably not. But guys, I know this was really long. I really appreciate you sticking through, but we've been going at this for 14 minutes. 14 minutes. And it takes like 6 minutes or so to put together your macros. In 20 minutes, you can have all your macros put together with a meal plan that looks good, it tastes good. Like, guys, it does not have to be more complicated than this. In fact, it shouldn't. Because as you complicate things, it just makes it harder to follow. But one thing I will say, play around with this. You know what? If you do want to sub out this rice, let's find out what happens when you sub out this rice. Let's get some cauliflower rice in here. Okay? Cauliflower rice cooked. Great. Let's just say we got 3 cups, which is a ton. Let's just say 2. I can barely eat 3 cups. 2 cups. All right. We have just freed up in our diet. What's that math? 46 grams of carbohydrates to then put in other parts of our meal. So you're getting more volume and more room in your macros to go put in more food. Let's just say at the end of the day, if you kind of follow your diet, you get a Reese's peanut butter cup. That's your thing. You love Reese's. Let's put in freaking a Reese's peanut butter cup. Peanut butter cup. Let's put in 2 freaking cups. It doesn't have macros here, unfortunately, but you put in 2 peanut butter cups to kind of make up for, hey, I was really good today. I deserve to reward myself, which you absolutely do. Boom, peanut butter cup. For me, I am a sucker for ice cream. Okay, a real sucker for ice cream. My favorite is Far's. Let's see if we can get. Let's see if we. Oh, be a little funky here. All right. Let's put in just mint chocolate chip ice cream. Okay. Oh man, yeah, we'll go Breyers. Even though Breyers. Great. I get 1 cup. 1 cup of ice cream there, and boom, it fits. And this is something I could follow this diet every single day. And that's really the point here. Pick something that you like to eat. Pick something that you will eat day in, day out. Build the diet that you love around your lifestyle that fits your macros and will help you hit your long-term goals. Guys, this is easy. 20 minutes, talked for the last couple, but this is how easy it should be. This is how easy it can be. Go do it yourself. You freaking got this.